Okay, here is the review for quiz number 10, all about dynamic microphones. So, the first thing is all microphones are transducers, right? On these true-false questions, usually, right, if it says all, or every, or never, right, then they're usually false, because there's some little reason why it's not true in every case. But this is one of those exceptions where, yeah, the whole idea of a microphone is you are changing energy from one type to another. Acoustic energy into voltage fluctuations, right? And so therefore all microphones are transducers, period. Okay, good. Now we're going to talk about two specific moving coil dynamic microphones. And I want you to learn their names. I want you to be friends with them. I want that to be on a first name basis with them, right? And they're very closely related. They are both by the company Shure, S-H-U-R-E. And we've got the Shure SM57, which is I will oversimplify it and call it the instrument mic, right? It's got the flat end here, and you have probably seen this before somewhere, right? I've certainly seen this used as a vocal microphone. I've used it as a vocal microphone myself. But to oversimplify, I would call it the instrument mic. It's yeah, they're everywhere. You need to know the SM57 or just by the number 57, right? If you are working with someone and they tell you, yeah, go get me the 57, right? They're expecting you to know this is the microphone that they want, right? Its sibling, perhaps its brother, is the SM58. It is the vocal version of that same microphone. The one I have here is actually the Shure 588, right? So it's a variation on it, but it's generally the same as the SM57, except they say it is optimized for vocals, and that mostly means that the wire covering is a sphere shape as opposed to that flat shape. They are both very sturdy microphones. That's why you see them on live sound stages everywhere. You can knock them down, you can do that mic drop thing. They should be just fine. They're very tough, they're very durable, and they have their own sound that we possibly got into in the lecture. But you should also, you'll be expected to know what these microphones sound like, as well as what they look like and what they're used for. Okay, good. But let's move on for now. Dynamic microphones, there are two basic types. Ribbon microphones are dynamic, but also moving coil. And I would say I see a lot more of the moving coil than I do of the ribbons. The ribbons are not as sturdy as the moving coil. So good. Yeah, I probably told you some other things about ribbon microphones that we don't need to go over again. But the polar pattern of a moving coil microphone is going to be cardioid polar pattern. There are some variations in the types of cardioid. There's hypercardioid, supercardioid, right? Different variations on that, but there's always going to be some kind of cardioid. They're not going to be figure eight. They're not going to be omni. Yeah. And so that is quiz number 10, right? Yes. Good. Thanks.